Okay. I didn't do a sound check I normally do before I hit the stream. Alright, cool. Just turn the music down just a smidge here. Kim in the yeah. Let's see what 30 does. Had that thing bumping up to like 60. Maybe 24. Should be cool. Nobody's in the chat, so we'll see how long I'll be streaming. Maybe 15-20 minutes. As always, these streams last long when people show up in the chat so that we can converse. So we're gonna get right into it. Like I said, the stream's gonna go as long as whomever may show up and may not show up. I might just be talking for 20 minutes. Maybe less, maybe more. It all depends. But I hope you all are doing well, doing great. If anybody watches the stream a little bit later, leave some comment section below. Let's talk about what your thoughts are, your feelings on the upcoming fall anime of 2022. There's a lot of hype, a lot of focus as we prepare basically for what's to come. I would say more so in October, but even rolling through the rest of October, rest of the fall, and then of course like the winter time. I feel like when it's pertaining to anime, I feel like the major focal points from what I've been noticing over a few years, it's like fall and winter, like late fall, early to mid winter, and then like either early, mid, or late spring. That's when like anime just like really just is heightened, and we have a lot of anime coming out. Some that I haven't even started yet. It's on my list. Probably more than likely going to just to get it going, get it flowing, and so that way I can be apprised to these specific animes that are coming. So one of the main ones, of course, is the one that's a part of the you see on your screen here with my homie Ichigo. That's the hypest one for me. Probably even is for you. Bleach is coming back finally after so many years being gone, and we are going to be getting this 1,000-year blood war arc. And as always, I haven't read the manga, so I don't know any of the arc stories, as I keep saying on these streams and videos. Maybe I will eventually pick up the manga and dive into it. Probably more so after the anime finalizes for this current arc that's supposed to be coming, or the final one, because I just kind of prefer just walking into it blind, not knowing what's to come, and just like my responses and reactions. I'm more than likely going to be reacting to it here on the channel, and then doing videos, my thoughts and reviews on it here on the channel, more than likely, because it is in my top 5 anime of all time. So, you know, with that being said, also too, can't wait for Chainsaw Man. I haven't read that manga yet. No, I read, actually I read, it's only like a few pages of the first chapter, maybe a little bit less than that, maybe a couple of pages. I do remember I was at work when I was trying to read, and I know I was on a break, but I had to get up, so I opened it, was reading, and then boom, I gotta get up and go do something. So just like, it just wasn't like, anytime I try to do something at work, as far as like when I'm on my break, whether it's a 15-minute or even a half hour, like at any given moment I may have to just like stop what I'm doing and get up and go do something work-wise. It just sucks. And it's always like, you know, they want you to get a uninterrupted break, but yeah, a lot of times that doesn't happen. Doesn't happen at all. So that's why I'm just like, you know, a lot of times when I do try to do stuff on my break, it's just some small stuff, reading a book or something, watching a video or something like that, and just because again, anything can happen, and I need to just get up and just go do something. That's why I can't really pour too much time into trying to watch anime, because that's really what I want to do. Even when I'm at work, I want to watch anime or even read a Star Wars book or a manga. I want to do some of that stuff on my breaks. I want them to be uninterrupted, but a lot of times it's never the case. So that's why I don't. I try my best not to watch an anime episode or whatever the case that I may be trying to cover here on the channel, just because it just doesn't really work for me. If anything, it'll be more so like on the bus. It'll be better that I watch anime on the bus when I'm heading home, because I don't have a car. So, you know, reading on the bus is hard. So it's really hard. It's really hard to focus. Bumpy, and I get motion sickness too sometimes. So it just really I can't do it. So, you know, with that, you know, I'm almost done with. From where I've been watching Reincarnated into Slime, here and there. I binged every now and then. I'll just binge the episodes just to try to just watch and just enjoy, loving that show, that anime. And I then I'll just stop and just pick something else up. Usually when I'm watching anime, it's here at home. So trying to find something here. So I keep looking at my phone. I thought I saw something specific. It's pertaining to the stream. I try my best to come more prepared than anything. Can't seem to find it, but you know, with that, Reincarnated into Slime has been one of my favorite animes of all time now, even though, you know, I'm still in this, you know, this second season of it. I'm almost done. I think I have like 6 or 7 episodes left. But it definitely has rewatch value. I can't wait to dive to probably, because I'm off the next 5 days, so I'm probably going to watch some episodes while I'm off. I really need a mental break from work. So I'm just taking some time to just relax and rest and just enjoy some me time. But I'll still be looking to do another stream probably, and of course working on, if I can, a few videos for the channel, reaction videos. Probably want to do 1 or 2, maybe 3. If I could do 4 Hajime no Ippo videos for season 3, that would be great. That's one of my things that I want to do, just to kind of get me closer to finalizing the 3rd season. So, I did one video recently, but I'm not close to being done. And there was something else that I was going to say, I forgot. But, with that, like I said, Reincarnation of Slime, one of my faves, and I love it a lot. I'm looking forward to also, because that's what I wanted to say too, because I started the first 3 episodes of My Hero Academia season 3. Excuse me, season 5. I just had to put episode 3 up on the channel. I have to work on that video. That's the video that I recently did, but I just didn't put the video together yet. I'm probably going to do that either today or tomorrow and get that up on the channel by maybe tomorrow or Friday. And then we're also to work on episode 4 probably for the next day. I'm looking forward to season 6 because that's supposed to drop October 1st, because that is the plan over the course of the next 2 months. If I can, the plan is to watch and record and react and put these videos together, at least push out maybe hopefully, but it all depends, because doing these videos usually takes me 2-3 hours just to put together a 5-minute review, 5+ minute review, plus the reaction recording, and get it processed and rendered so they can be put into the link in the comments. Plus the intros and outros and the music and all that stuff takes like a good chunk of time. Could be a little bit longer if I'm like tired from work and stuff like that. So, season 6 is going to be coming soon, and that is the plan for me to get through season 5. This anime has been great. Loved it so much. It has rewatch value as well, just like Reincarnation of Slime, just like Bleach. Tons of rewatch value, tons of stuff to talk about and to discuss that, people can, I feel anime fans do indeed enjoy, and even newer My Hero Academia fans of the series who may have just started watching this anime maybe a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, maybe this month, because they're seeing specific things talked about. Like, this is off topic, but it's still sort of, in a sense, on topic, that, the whole Game of Thrones crave for that show back when it was real hot. Roughly halfway through the series is when I started watching. It was like the 4th season when something specific happened that everybody just could not stop talking about. And I finally just was like, all right, because I was just like, I'm not watching that. I'm good. I just kept saying it. Even say it out loud. I'm not watching that show. It sounds dumb. But once I sat down and watched that very first episode, I got hooked. And literally just like ordered the first 2 seasons within 48 hours. That's how hooked I got. So, that's what I feel like fans of My Hero Academia who are new, who are even just like getting around or probably getting ready to start the show, I feel like that they would, because of what they're seeing and hearing about this show and the 6th season coming around, they're like, all right, let me put in this time. Maybe they started it 4 or 5 months ago or around this time, and they may be able to binge the entire 5 seasons within a month, maybe a month and a half. That all depends if that's all they're watching. This show, My Hero Academia, is just such a great show, and that's why I'm saying, like, I just needed to just start it, and I gotta get back to it. Took a couple of days off. Like I said, I did episode 3, but I just haven't put the video together for it yet. But that hopefully will be on the channel by hopefully tomorrow, if not the next day, and then the day after that hopefully will be episode 4, and I'll just continue to just try to, if I can, every other day just watch, and then hopefully by the time October 1st comes around, I'll be right back on that train, because that was literally what I wanted to do when season 5 started, but it just didn't happen. Life happened, and this, I was upset at myself each week, like, man, like, I'm missing out. People were hyping up that fifth season, and yeah, so but it was on the back of my brain earlier this year. I was like, really need to get into season 5 of My Hero Academia, and I didn't. It was like every week I just kept thinking, I was like, I just need to do it, and I just like, screw it, I'm gonna just do it. Just like, I think it was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I'm just gonna just get it started so I can get it flowing, get myself going, and go from there. So, I can't wait. I really cannot wait for this show. And then, of course, speaking of which, Spy Family Season 2. Can't wait for that. It's just one of those shows, guys, that brand new, and it's a wholesome show, comedic show, some action, but everybody loves these 3 characters. This family, and yeah, captured my heart instantly off the first episode. And we're only halfway through the first season. Core 2 is coming. That's what I didn't mean. I didn't mean to say season 2. I meant to say second half. Because they always do they're continuously doing the first half of season 1. That's the first core. And then the second core comes out with the rest. So it's like 12 episodes or 13 episodes, and then they'll give us the next 12. And that's the whole entire season 1 wrapped in one. They just split it into 2 parts. So season 1 part 2 is coming in October. And I can't wait. Per this trailer, this teaser trailer that they pushed out, the villain that seemingly just probably one. I don't know if it's going to be the main villain. I haven't read the manga, so I wouldn't know. But I can't wait for for them to come back, to see Yor do her thing. And to see them do what's necessary to continue to protect Anya, and for Lloyd to try his best, because again, like I keep saying, like Lloyd, I keep saying it, like Lloyd and Yor, they just kept changing. I want to say mainly because of Anya. Like we know that Yor was an assassin. We know that Lloyd was is a spy. And I'm still curious and wondering, will they, if you haven't seen Spy Family, you might want to skip the next, 36 seconds. Spoiler alert. But, will they find out about each other's real job instead of just a side job, the real job, and because Anya knows about both their specific real jobs. Will they make that known in the second season? Who knows? But that trailer, like I said, per the villain in the trailer, is he the main villain or is it somebody else? That's the question at hand that I'm curious about and wondering for this anime. Because again, like I said, it's a wholesome anime and I love it. I really do. So, Spy Family is my favorite, newest anime of 2022. And I can't wait to watch the second half of season 1 to come in October. Then we have like Mob Psycho, which I think is going to be the 3rd season or 4th season of that. That's supposed to come out. I want to start that at some point because I've been hearing great things about that. I think some fans, though, have been saying like the manga is better than the anime. Some fans. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions about an anime. So, but that's another one that I wanted to start. I was thinking about starting it last year, but I didn't. So we'll see what happens with that. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, uh, per this upcoming season for that, I believe fans are looking forward to it. Hopefully, whenever I do get a chance to sit down, I'll sit down and watch it. Visually and stuff like that, it looks really really dope. But once I sit down and watch, I might end up liking it or loving it more than likely, just because of what I've seen uh, online per social media and stuff like that. More than likely, probably enjoy Mob Psycho. Um, Slam Dunk it's supposed to be a movie, if I remember. It's supposed to be coming out. Heard nothing but great things about the anime itself. Another sports anime that I probably more than likely would love. I was thinking about starting that like earlier last year, and I never did. But I know many fans of that one are looking forward to that. And actually, it's crazy to think like I'm slacking because I'm like basketball is my favorite sport of all time, and I never sat down and watched it. Like never gave it a chance. That should have been like one of the first sports animes that I watched. Um, but if I remember correctly, Haikyuu is my first, and that is one of my favorite sports animes of all time. Right, Hajime Ippo has come along and stolen my heart too. But I believe that whenever I sit down and watch Slam Dunk, I'll more than likely enjoy it because again, basketball is my favorite sport out of any sport out there. I would rather watch basketball over any other sport. That's just I don't care if it's pros, if it's college. I don't care. I will sit and watch some cats out there dribbling a basketball up and down the court and not get bored at all because I just love that sport a lot. So, I eventually like I said, when I sit down and watch Slam Dunk, I believe I will enjoy it. And speaking of another sports anime, Blue Lock, that too is supposed to come out too. And hearing a lot of great things about the manga itself. I have a specific way to read it, and I was starting it 5 months ago, something like that. But I only read a couple pages. But again, that was one of those other ones where I was trying to read it at work. Just I even tried to read it on a bus, it just wasn't working. I really can't read on buses or in vehicles. I have to literally just like do some other stuff or watch a video. It's the only way that I can be able to really focus. It just sucks. And then, like I said, plus I sometimes get motion sickness when I'm riding around in the vehicle or on the bus. The turns and stuff, the swivel in the vehicle, it just makes me sick. So yeah, wanted to just get a feel of the manga because I'm hearing great things about the manga. But I know I did a stream, right, talking about the 3D animation stuff, and that I believe that is Blue Lock is in 3D, and I believe that we're seeing it. That was the name of the stream. Is this 3D animation trend becoming more of a thing? Trigun the remake is going to be set in 3D animation, per the studio that has done stuff like Beastars, which is also done in 3D. Is it a good thing or bad thing that Blue Lock and of course like Trigun for next year, 2023? Is it a good thing that these animes that are of course being a remake and of course being turned from a manga to animation style? Is this going to be a good thing? Will fans be able to really tune in? Because I know a lot of fans despise CGI and 3D, and if you add both of those elements into it, they just will be turned off by it and won't watch it. So it's just one of those things. Will Solo Leveling be 3D animated because it's getting anime coming probably in about a year or two? I believe a lot of fans just want specific anime studios like MAPPA or something to just pick it up and do it that way versus these other studios that just strictly do 3D animation. Who knows for sure? I might dive into the manga just a little bit just to get a feel, because I just prefer watching the anime and just seeing it from there. And then I'll pick up the manga after the episodes are done just to see any comparisons or anything like that, or any shifts or changes that they may have done. But I will say that I do love sports anime, so I feel like for me, 3D animation has it doesn't sway me to stop me from watching, like at all. Like I really don't care. I'm like, it's there. They made it. This is how they put it together, and I'm just gonna sit and watch. Now, more than likely, will enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to Blue Lock when it drops in October. But with that, then we move on to Chainsaw Man, another hyped anime. It's supposed to drop soon in October. Heard nothing but great things about the manga. Another one that I picked up a couple of pages of, but again, I never really dived fully into it. That's supposed to get an animation, like I said, in October. That too doesn't look like, I'm trying to remember per the trailer. I don't think it looks 3D anime, but it could be. But then again, it might not be. I don't think. Let me see. Pop in this type chainsaw. It's a great thing about doing a stream. I can do this right here, right now, and see. No, it does not. It doesn't look 3D at all. The animation looks fairly clean and good. Great. But I'm curious about the plot, the story, and the characters. I'm really, really curious about all of that. So, we'll see what happens per this anime. Like I said, I read a couple chapters, but I didn't just fully dive into it. I should have just a little bit just to get more of a feel of it, like the same thing with Blue Lock, which I'll probably still do for both. And then just patiently wait for the anime to drop. Because again, specifically, these animes are really, really dope. They're really, really, these mangas, from what fans have been saying, are really, really dope. They're really great. Plots and stories and characters have just been great. People have loved them. They've hoped for anime to come, and it's happening. So I could just say to any anime fan who's read mangas that haven't had an animation adaptation yet, keep hope alive. Keep it alive and thriving in your heart, because you never know. That manga that you may have read more than once just might, in this decade, from now until 2030 or a little bit prior, a little bit more further out, just might get an anime adaptation. Whether you're still in your teens or in your 20s or your 30s or you're around my age, you just never know what may happen coming down the line. But I can't wait for these anime to drop. And the other ones, like I said, other ones that are coming around between September and October. And then I'm curious and wondering what winter's going to be holding. I can't wait, to be honest. I'm looking forward to all of this. Like I said, in other streams, I'm probably going to do some live stream reactions with like the ticker on the right of the screen here, having the playing in the background. I've tried to do live streams and hide the image on the screen and stuff like that, sound off and everything. Some of those live streams got blocked. Freaking sucks. But it is what it is. But like I said, I've enjoyed watching anime, period, whether I'm reacting to here on the channel, watching it off screen, rewatching stuff like Code Geass and Yu Yu Hakusho, enjoying the original version of Hunter x Hunter 1999, which I'm more than likely gonna watch a couple episodes this week. Just get those on the channel for the weekend. Just can't wait, guys. Really, just can't wait for October to get around for this stuff to get popping. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to what's to come soon enough. Literally under 2 months. Can't wait. But with that, nobody's arrived in the chat, and that's all good. We went basically almost 40 minutes, 35 into it, but I'm getting ready to get out of here because I'm more likely gonna do something here for the channel, get things rolling, probably finish that Hajime no Ippo video, and do something else, and just enjoy the rest of my day. But with that, hopefully you all enjoy the rest of your evening, noon, and night, guys, wherever you are in the world. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay humble, and hopefully the rest of your week goes well for you, goes smoothly, and hopefully your weekend that comes is better than last weekend. But with that, guys, I'll hopefully talk to you next time with a